Hello Pisces, this is your reading for July 2017 for love and relationships. So I'm cutting the cards. Your first card is a Page of Wands. This is a Nine of Pentacles. I have the Hermit. This is a Knight of Pentacles. I have an Ace of Cups. This is an Ace of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Wands. This is a Four of Pentacles reversed. And then a Page of Swords. Okay. And as always, I will have the outcome card at the end of the main reading. So, your reading for this month is grounded with Earth. Lots of pentacles here. You have pentacles north, west, east, and south. So these pentacles at these little four, forming a compass around your Ace of Cups, which is only fitting because you are a water sign. So the energies for you in July, you're anchored by the earth and the grounding and the foundation. And also pentacles represent the material world, our physical life, our prosperity, our jobs and careers. And so what I'm seeing with your pentacles is a very prosperous month for you. And it's all anchored in the middle by this Ace of Cups, this new beginning, this newfound emotional joy for you. Okay? And it also feels as if, Pisces, that maybe if the last few months have been rocky for you, you're now sort of coming out of it, that the things, the seeds that you've planted, you know, it seems like things are coming to fruition and you're just ready to go and start on a new adventure, which is why you have these, also you have these very meaningful cards with wands here. You have a Page of Wands that starts off your reading, a new adventure, a new meeting someone new, a new romance for some of you. And then we have a Knight of Wands in your future as well. And as you know, Knights are about action and tackling the obstacles and moving forward and not letting anything get in your way. So this is really very wonderful. And you've been pouring your cup of water and emotional dreams and happiness into this material world, this earth, this symbolic earth. And so I think you'll find that July is going to be a very important month as you start the second half of the year. And it's going to inform everything that happens to the end of the year, especially since we've had summer solstice a couple weeks ago. And the sun, obviously the energies of summer solstice has a big impact because now we're turning towards the dark side. We're going towards retreat and rest. Now, going to the first row, you start off with a Page of Wands, and then you have this Nine of Pentacles, this card of joy and happiness, good times. But you do have a Hermit here. And maybe I sense that some of you are a little bit frightened. Maybe you're pulling back. Someone's pulling back. You know, sometimes when we're so enthusiastic and we jump in there, especially with relationships, then things pull back. And some of you may also be experiencing a situation with someone where there is alone time, you're together, it's wonderful, and then someone else pulls back. There's a time for contemplation and thinking. But as we go to your middle, as we progress, This is not so much the present, but as you go through the month of July and things progress, we have more of these pentacles. And you have these two aces here. This Knight of Pentacles, as always, you do have two knights here. So there's a lot of energy about moving forward in the material world and our inspiration and what moves us and drives us and what we want in the relationship. And it's okay when you get a Pentacles because they are a slower energy. And sometimes it's good to slow down. Wands are very quick. And so when you have all the energy of a Page of Wands and that childlike joy and enthusiasm, and then you have that Nine of Pentacles where all the good life and all the wonderful aspects of a relationship and meeting and dating happen, then you're alone. But the Knight of Pentacles, Knights do take action, but Pentacles are a slow energy. And it's also someone, it can represent a particular person, someone who is bringing, who is approaching an interest for a relationship. But they're approaching tentatively, okay? They're coming slowly towards your cup. So with this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities and new beginnings that are not... that are just starting to develop, but nothing is, it's not a full-blown explosion. And so this is a very good combination because water nurtures the earth. And so you could be finding your sweet spot in a relationship, especially as far as your vibes and energies with a particular person. Especially it feels like this person could be a strong earth energy, some aspect of earth. If not their sun sign, definitely in their house of Venus, they could definitely be a little bit of Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So these two aces are very strong anchors for your relationships. The joy, happiness, but also Ace of Pentacles, that new opportunity, that grounding in meeting someone. And so this Knight of Pentacles is heading towards over to this opportunity in love and dating. And that's how I kind of see the Ace of Pentacles in relationship readings, the opportunity to start dating and meeting people. Okay. And so if things got to a fast start and there's this whirlwind of attraction and then alone time, it feels as if there's going to be a nice, slow, steady pace here for some of you. But also, as I said, for some of you, it's just the beginning, okay? You're starting at this beginning of the cycle here. Now when we get to your future, as we move towards the end of July and into August, we get that fire, that Knight of Wands, and that passion. Could be a sexual encounter, could be some very, some very strong energies coming up between you and a particular person. And this Four of Pentacles reversed is sort of a warning as well, because usually this Four of Pentacles is about holding on and not taking risks. And sometimes that can hold us back, especially in relationships. And so when this is in reverse, be careful that this person isn't someone who's always stuck and has issues moving on. You have a Page of Swords here. This is the only sword that you have. This is always about receiving messages of truth. It can be about working out problems and trying to resolve issues. But in a relationship reading, that will always happen. There's no relationship, especially in the beginning of a relationship, that starts and there's no issues or obstacles that come after the first few weeks. For those of you who are in a position of new relationships and meeting someone and wondering, where is this going to go? Are we going to have a long-term relationship? Lots of enthusiasm in the beginning, but Now, when we get into working things out and actually looking at the reality of the relationship, and is this something I really want to invest in as far as relationship? Those types of things. That's what we're looking at here. And it's nothing really to be worried about. But this Four of Pentacles reversed as an obstacle or an issue, it's always about give and take. How much is this person willing to give in the relationship? How much are they going to be committed? And so commitment issues, I'm kind of seeing an enthusiasm of sexuality and attraction, but pulling back on the commitment, not willing to change your ways, not willing to, you always come back in any relationship, especially new relationships, of when old patterns can develop, the things that you did wrong in previous relationships can come back to haunt you. So when we get to that Page of Swords, it's sort of like, oh, we need to talk. Okay? So be prepared for that. But it doesn't mean that you won't get past it, and that for some of you, this won't actually make the relationship stronger. So I am shuffling for that outcome card. Okay. And the outcome card I have for you is the Sun. Very nice. Have hope. Be optimistic. Okay? Especially when you look at those problems, don't overreact. It's all working out for a higher good, which is what the Sun is all about. So that was my reading. And as always, thank you all for your support. I do need to let you know that my hours are really going to be limited as far as giving readings. And my schedule has been really problematic this summer because I do teach, and I've been teaching a lot, and I am going to be teaching a lot heading into August. And in the fall, I will have full-time obligations. So my readings are going to be limited to pretty much weekend evening hours, some Friday afternoons, Friday evenings, and some Saturday afternoons. So just be aware of that. I used to be available some mornings. That's no longer going to be the case. But I will try to accommodate those hours as much as I can. You'll find that my schedule is going to look a lot different for those of my regulars who've been booking. If it's possible, I will try to squeeze you in. But when I say that my schedule has been really crazy, yeah, it has. And I'm not going to have as many hours or time available to read. So I just wanted to give you a heads up about that. But for those of you who've been my long-standing regulars, I will try as much as possible to accommodate you. So thank you so much, and I hope you're having a wonderful summer, and I'll see you next month.